That is the size of Cody. What on earth?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode. Today, we are not starting at home. We are starting out on location. We are at the Yard Cafe in Maroochydore. We have been here before, but we've never tried the food. So we're going to try the coffee. See what the coffee's like. We've tried quite a few coffees. Is it a good coffee? What are we thinking? Is it more of a 3, more of a 4, a 5?
I like that.
Really? We've had a lot of 3s, haven't we, in our past vlogs recently? Oh, good.
That's stunning. And free biscuit.
Something that I didn't show you is we've got a little star of the show here today. Snowy. Hi, Snow. Hi, darling. You're so beautiful. Holly's ordered a croissant. Look at the size of this.
Well.
That is massive.
You could climb inside that and make it a tent. But also got this.
What is this? Is it like a cheesecake of some sort? Is it a souffle? What is it?
It's a taro cake that she makes homemade. And
wow,
then,
what?
why is it not purple like taro? She went, that's unhealthy taro. She went, this is healthy taro. She went, this is homemade good taro. So this is, she went, that's why it's not purple.
So my ice cream was not healthy. It was bright purple.
So this is homemade by a good
Oh, amazing. Oh, I can't wait to try it. I was going to say it is a little bit purpley.
It's like a Japanese cake.
Yeah. Very cool.
Look at Snow. He's absolutely adorable. Look at little Snow. Just give a little wave. His eyes. It's his eyes that are so cute. He's so chilled. The most chilled cat I've ever... I'm not sure what's a leg and what's an arm, though. It's like folded up into a little ball. That's where he gets the name Snowball, I guess. Cody has got the cheese and tuna. Oh my gosh, look at that with the sweet corn and everything. Toasty going on. Go on, give it a try. That looks insanely good. Yeah? Yummy. Looks good. We might have to do a half and half. I've just got the cheese toasty, but food is delicious.
And a little bit later in the day, after a very tasty breakfast, and we're heading to a spot where we're going to do a little bit of a dog walk. Now, the thing that's actually been delaying us is the rain. There has been a horrendous amount of rain, but we've got out. There's a bit of a break in the rain, and we're heading to a spot that we've never actually been to, I think, in our whole time living on the coast. And that is Mooloolah Valley. And so far, so good. What a gorgeous little town this is.
We've arrived in Mooloolah Valley and have a little read of that top black poster there. It's Chris Corb, our friend, and he's doing an album launch. How cute is that? I'm sure we'll be heading over to go and watch him and see how he's getting on soon. But look, they do little comedy nights. The bakery is actually currently closed, but we're going to head through town and see what we can see. So far, so good. What a gorgeous little town. Never been here. Always something on your doorstep. Just gone into Jones Street Kitchen, and they said that they're actually opening up. They're a cafe in the morning, but they're going to open up and do like pizzas and pastas in the evening. I love how the rail line just runs through the middle of town. So we've explored this half and just seen there. And now we're going to head up over. We can either go the pedestrian way, or if there's a train coming, go the big long way around. It's a pretty cool, it's something different. It's a different structure in the middle of a town, isn't it? It's a bit like, what's the other one?
Oh, in Carroy.
Near Carroy, yeah. So it's a bit similar to Carroy. Some really gorgeous murals through. Nice. In a valley. We can cross, let's go through. Oh, get to work, boys. And after exploring the little town and having a stop off there, not many places open at this time of the day. Nevertheless, that does mean that we'll save a couple of pennies. We've actually got a lot of our stuff, food, packed in the backpack anyway. So if anything, it was just for like a little coffee or something. But gonna cut down on the coffees.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Trust me, I'm pretty dedicated when I stick to something. I'm drinking a lot of coffee at the moment, as people have probably seen in videos. So trying to bring it down to a reasonable level, not completely gone. I don't think you can ever have too much coffee. And go and enjoy Ewen Maddock Dam, as this path is fantastic. And we've done it before, and it's just such a gorgeous spot to come to. Really does feel like you're in a little portal. It's like a new location every time we come, because you're always spotting something new, whether it's little birds or a bit of nature or something. So yeah, we do love this one. And we have found a gorgeous little spot where we're just chilling and having a little bit of a banana. Look at this gorgeous water here. We've found a little spot. Is that the cormorants, I think? I don't know if it is. Little Podge sitting in his little ready-made valley bed. Dad was nice enough. Now you can chill, relax, relax. There's a 5-star accommodation with that view. Why are you so hasty to move? Checkout isn't till 10. Oh, no, checkout, that would be check-in, wouldn't it? Check-in at 10. Sorry, my bad. I'm not the best Airbnb host. But yeah, we've just been chilling here. Only problem being, where my legs were, I think I've disturbed a couple of termites, so I had a couple of nips. Yeah, we're going to enjoy the view anyway, just try and not get in the way of them guys. And how can you not find this absolutely stunning? So have a little banana and a little bit of a rest on our walk.
So we've got an option for a route that way or that way. That looks tricky. I don't know if you can see the scale fully on camera, but no, I think we'll go this way. But this way is absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the ferns. So beautiful. This guy is in a right weird mood today. He's scared of everything. He is most days, but today he's like scared of everything.
Scared of the rain, scared of the wind, scared of people, scared of grass. What a great day.
Not much of a dog.
And we're wrapping up on our walk now. Again, that gorgeous sun just going down in the distance. But the way it's casting onto all these ferns, honestly, beautiful stuff. Big deep breaths on this walk. Taking it all in. It's better than the smell of petrol, isn't it?
Oh, any day.
Or is it? Some people actually love that smell.
Yeah, they do.
Also, as we've been walking, there is a tree that smells like ironing.
Like when someone's ironing clothes.
Ironing clothes. Now, you guys might not know what we're talking about. It might have a different kind of smell to some people. We've tried Googling it and we don't know its exact name. So if anybody in the comments can help us figure out what tree it is or bush that we're smelling that smells like somebody doing the ironing, it'd be a massive help. Because I think we've figured it out before, but I can't remember it right now. Help, please.
Well, that is our walk finished. We're losing light. We won't be doing too much tonight other than a little bit of work.
A brand new day, and today is our day off, and we've got some pretty good plans, I'd say. Nothing in stone, but some exciting adventures. So, to start off the day, we're starting in a cafe, meeting our friends, Terry and Julie. Let's go! And the place we're in for a bit of brekkie is the always gorgeous Woombye.
We don't come here enough.
We don't. I love it here. Such a stunning spot. Look, bunny eaters having a right scrap with one another. What more could you want?
Now, there's a couple of cafes here. There's one down that way that I want to try, but maybe on another day. But we're going to try this Kim Nap as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, we're going to try this one. There's like a Instagram famous one down the road. Like
Sure.
kind of Instagram famous.
All right.
Not famous, but she does some funny content. But yeah, I want to give this one a go.
Let's go over and give this one a try then. What's it called? Kim Map.
Oh, look at the op shop.
Well, we didn't actually get it on video, but it's a lovely meet-up with Terry, Julie and little Evie dog. We just had a little brekkie, enjoyed Woombye. What a stunning spot this is. But I think our legs need to get going moving.
I think we need to find somewhere to walk.
It's our day off. Let's get it moving.
Let's do it.
Come on, lazy bum. I'm the lazy bum.
What a day it is today to decide to do some sort of walk or hike. We have been blessed with absolute glorious weather. Very, very blessed. But we've come to a place called Baroon Lake. So it's called the Great Walk Sunshine Coast Hinterland. So it's actually called the Great Walk. So if it's not a great walk, I'm going to be pretty disappointed.
One of the reasons why we've never done this walk is because we don't think it's dog friendly. As so many great walks are on the Sunshine Coast, that's one of the issues that we usually want to come out with Picco. So we've not got Picco, but his bag's coming in.
You can pretend we're using his bag today for our coconut waters. But it was really interesting because yesterday we actually went on a scrubby kind of walk because that's the only place that tends to be dog friendly. And Joe actually got a tick on his arm.
You can see it on my arm.
Second time, Joe got a little tick. Luckily it was tiny little poppy seed kind of size. And we tick sprayed it and managed to get it to drop out, which is pretty good. But yeah, even when it's dry, still ticks everywhere at the minute. So
we sprayed it up all on our boots. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a jet or something then. We sprayed up all on our boots and everything. And look at this for an entrance.
This is the entrance, isn't it? Just gorgeous. So if we just take a look on here, you've got Baroon Pocket Dam to the Baroon Lookout. It says so this is the return, 2 hours, 2.5 hours return. That's a pretty good time. Look at the views. You've got Baroon Lookout to Condalilla. That's 5-6. So Joe, we are following the Baroon Pocket Dam. Just to bear that in mind, because the other one's a 5-6 hour trek. Did you get that?
Sorry, being a koala. I was hoping that you'd turn round, but you didn't. I was doing it for about 5 minutes. I was hoping nobody was going to come from the car park. I was like, if somebody does it, I'm committed. And away we go. So, if we spot any bits of nature, I'll be sure to let you know. But I love doing these vlogs where we just go and explore the rainforest. As many people know, it is just a happy place for me. So much so, I think I'm taking off without Cody. But there's a stream running through just here as well. Wow. If we spot any bits of nature, we will let you know. And I do love these vlogs. As I was about to say, I love the idea of people who maybe can't get out, maybe not as able on their feet, can come along with us, get a cup of tea, rest up, but enjoy a little bit of nature from wherever you're sitting. Whether you're having a little bite to eat on your couch, or maybe you're in bed, or maybe you're on the toilet. Yes, you, the one person that's out there watching this on the toilet. I see you. What are you doing? Hopefully nobody is watching this on the toilet and feeling like they've been caught out. Let's get back to the forest. Oh, look at that. That looks Tarzan ready, that, doesn't it?
Look at this.
The rocks and streams.
Do you know, worst case scenario, we've got our swimmers in the car. Do you want to come put them in? That might be...
I won't be a second.
Come and get our swimmers.
Let me get the car key out and I'll run up with the...
Could be worth it. I know, like, I don't think we've got a towel, but, you know, we've got your coat.
It's a hot day.
Unless there's a towel in there could be in the beach bag.
Oh my gosh, that sound of the water flowing through. A little wooden bridge. I've got to say, these are my happy places. A lot of people love a beach, but for me, get me in a rainforest.
Yeah.
And I'm yours. I've just ran back to the car and got swimmers. Now, I've not seen anywhere that it says that this is a swimming spot, but I just don't want to get caught out and see people swimming. From the fences and everything that I'm seeing, could be somewhere that's protected for nature. Don't want to be going jumping in something like that. If I see anywhere that does say signs about swimming, I'll be the first to get my kit off, get my grunders on and get jumping in. But I'll do it once I'm sure that I can swim there. Not going swimming in something and destroying some beautiful nature. We are at a section now where we can go through to Obi Obi Creek. Now, I know that is the one that's in Mullaney where you can see the platypus.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not too far at all from
really
where it'll
close.
start. I'm guessing it's a different section than the Mullaney one. We're going to go this way as we're going to be going to the Baroon Lookout. And if we stay on this track for 10 Ks, we'll actually get to Condalilla, where I know you can definitely swim. That is a monster of a tree. What are you? And this tree right here, look at this. It's like they put a plank across it and the tree is starting to consume it. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings or
You
something.
sit on the bench.
You become part of the tree. Oh. And there's some absolutely stunning trees on this walk. Got to give it a hug. Big nice tree. Saying that, I literally got a tick yesterday. You know what Darwin used to say anyway? Survival of the fittest. Some individuals just aren't made for surviving. I'm probably one of them. And just taking a moment to see that as a frame. Cody walking through a little forest, drinking your little yuzu coconut water.
Yeah.
Ah.
Taste it if you've not tried yuzu before. Pretty nice.
I'm not a big fan of it, so I'd say yuzu you.
Yuzu, I'll zoom in.
I'm loving in this walk that there are just these little walkway paths that I suppose have to be here because the streams that run on underneath them. But you get to this section, look at this. And there is just a little circular bench where you can sit, have some sandwiches and enjoy the surrounding nature. We took a detour off the main track that was called Narrows Lookout. Now, we weren't sure how far it'd go, but it said 200 metres. It's all been a track that's heading downwards. I can hear the water's getting stronger. I'm walking to a spot that I know is definitely okay. You've got all the rocks and oh my goodness. This was not even on the identifying path. Look at that.
Oh,
Now, the trees on camera kind of obscure the view, but for us, you can see this little stream, or should I say waterfall, running through into that valley.
Isn't it? That valley gorge towards the back.
Reminds me a lot when you see that water passing through like deep valleys of like the Northern Territories.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
imagine that up in, is it like,
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's North Queensland or whether it's Northern
Kakadu
Territory.
and
Is it Kakadu? I think
yeah.
that's far North Queensland, isn't it? Or is that Northern Territory?
That's northern.
There's one of them,
Northern
but
Territory.
that kind of area, the only difference is that the rock isn't as green, it's a lot more red, but that valley of water running through, and you tend to just see a freshie just chilling in the bottom of it. And you go, should we go for a swim? Who needs legs?
That's made to swim in, surely.
I've not seen any signs talking about swimming, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to admire this.
Maybe on the way back if we're sweaty enough.
Maybe.
I might do some Googling and see if it says that you can swim, but wow, that is incredible.
I think I should show you. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. I've got to say, we've just taken a moment and just enjoyed this place. That waterfall running on through and then passing through this section here all the way over to the edge. Wow. And then the far side of the valley. Just so sheer, so steep.
Looks perfect for a bungee, what do you reckon?
Nah, I don't like bungees. I'll stick with the walkies, not the bungees. And what a fantastic little stop that was. Now, back to the main track, as that was just a little leg off and not even on the intended path that we were going to be doing. So, let's carry on. And that light is just blasting through and all the shadows casting onto this path. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of people comment and say, why are you showing your face so much? We want to see the view. I sometimes forget. Apologies. I only realise once I'm in the edit and it's too late then, but this path is absolutely stunning. Little narrow winding ways, big tall trees. Feel like a jungle explorer. Wow. Everything I wanted to be when I was a wee little boy. From when I was a small little boy watching Tarzan, George of the Jungle and Steve Irwin, wanting to do my best impression. Well, I'm living the dream right now. Now, I don't know whether, because they're kind of covering different trees, I think that's almost like like an ivy or something that goes up them. Is the tree's actually encased by it? I thought it was part of the trees.
I wonder if it's good for the tree or not.
Hopefully, but it looks cool. I've not seen that in too many places around any walks that I've done. Anybody can let us know. We have also had our eyes open for any bits of nature. Now, we've not seen too much off camera. Seen a couple of birds here and there. We've heard quite a lot of birds. So, we have just locked in and just been marching up the incline of a hill for a good while. We're probably near the end, I'm guessing, by the length of the walk. But what have we just seen off the track that we want to have a look at?
I think this could be a termite mound.
That
Let's go check it
is
out.
the size of Cody. What on earth? That is insane. Cody, it's taller than
It's
you.
taller than me.
That is literally the size of you. To be honest, I don't think it's that far off.
That way as well.
That's me. The width is the same as me. The height's the same as you.
It's only a slightly shorter than you, really.
I've got boots on.
Yeah.
So if I drop a little bit like to that.
Does it remind you of the blue? Do you know the like gunky blue monster? What's that? Can't remember what that is.
Gunky blue monster.
What's it called? There's like a blue monster. Is it from like Monster's House or something? Gonna have to do some Googling. If he was blue anyway, like a turquoisey blue, that would be his shape.
Gunky blue monster.
We'll flash it up on screen.
Grimace? McDonald?
No,
He's purple.
I know what I mean. We'll flash him up.
You mean Bob?
Is it Bob?
From Monsters vs. Aliens?
That's the one, Bob! Looks like Bob.
Everybody in the rainforest now.
Imagine if that was blue. That's Bob's shape. What do you think? Do you agree?
It's incredible. It's fascinating though, that. Like, it's actually a marvel of ingenuity.
It
You
is,
just
isn't it?
build that, isn't it?
Better than what most builders on the coast can do that.
Telling me. That is only probably a small scale of what is underneath us. That's
I
where the
know.
real big society probably is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
I wouldn't do door-to-door sales on them. I don't want to knock off. And walking towards the point here of no return. These are stunning. The walkway they create on the way in to this point now. Dangerous rocks will stay behind the barriers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you can feel that, the depth, but on camera, oh my gosh.
Wow. That is
Do you know what the
gorgeous.
best thing is? The best thing about hiking,
Mm-hmm.
it's so hard sometimes, like
Yeah.
you're sweating, especially like in this climate.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'll put my phone here. That was a bit risky, wasn't it?
I did feel a bit nervous.
But when you get to the top and it opens up and you get like a viewpoint like this, it's just like that exhilarating kind of, it's not quite like jumping out of a plane, but do you know what I mean? You get to the
I know
point
what
of
you
like,
mean.
or top of a walk.
It's not adrenaline, but it's definitely like content.
Yeah,
like
you
the
just-
payoff.
Yeah, so good.
Seeing that valley through, realising when I said the incline that we were climbing up, guys, I don't know whether it was that much, but you can see that it is a fair way down than where we started, which I don't know whether it was that level, but what a spot. High five. It's gorgeous. But it's time for a drink. I'm thirsty as anything right now.
No, just so then you guys can see the depth of all these broccoli trees. You can't quite get the grasp of it, but you can get a general idea. What a walk this has been. We've actually said that we would like to set ourselves a bit of a challenge because even though it's a gorgeous warm day today, it's not too humid like it can get in the warmer months. So for that reason, we'd like to do as many hikes as possible. So if you guys do live in southeast Queensland, we're willing to drive a couple of hours each way, you know, for a good walk.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's anywhere you particularly enjoy. Now, I do understand if you want to keep it to yourself, if it's a special spot as well, fully understand that. But we're always looking for places to explore.
Yeah, of course.
I've got another one in mind, which isn't too far from Debra. What's it called? Diagla?
Diangular.
Diangular? Something like
it
that?
could be something like angular, like the D could be, I don't know, I'm probably butchering it, but yeah, you would have seen it on road signs and stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's like towards Brisbane from here, but yeah, that'll be a good one. But for now, we're enjoying this one. How's your passion fruit coconut water? Quenches the thirst, doesn't it, when you've
It's needed, the electrolytes.
Mmm.
Oh, it said shake, I didn't shake. And we are making our way back through to the entrance where the two bridges were and the stream is running through. We're going to get to the car park, and at the car park, if we go up some steps that I've seen on the way in, I think we'll go to the Baroon Dam kind of walking path around the edge. So we're just going to check that. As somebody told us that it is actually a dog-friendly walk there. So if we see some signs that are saying dog-friendly, it might be an option for us to come back with Picco in future. So do a bit of planning, future planning for a future day or a future walk. And I'm sure the views will be stunning as well. These are the steps that I was talking about back at the car park. And I think if we follow this path over this way, I think we'll come through to the dam. This is the dam that we were looking at from the lookout previously that you would have seen on the other clips. Walk back all the way to the car now. So you saw how far that dam was on those clips. You can see why I'm a little bit out of breath, ready for some food. But this is also the dam that you see from Secrets at the Lake as well. So we'll go and have a little look, see what's occurring. And just, I like that.
We're at the dam. We raced back.
Is that a kookaburra? Oh no, I think it was a Maggie.
Oh, so still and beautiful.
Gorgeous again. Imagine one of these being your homes, just to look at that view every day.
Do you know what I did look on Marketplace at the other day?
What, at houses?
No.
Oh,
For 2 blow-up paddle boards.
that's not a bad idea. I like the way
You
you're
can throw them in the
thinking.
car and blow them up and just go out. We've said it a few times and never done it. And they're a lot cheaper on Marketplace.
Enjoying the view, and what a view it's been. We've just had a little sit on these benches and taken it in for a moment. And behind, there was a track that we thought might be a decent track if it was dog friendly. On this sign, it says it's not.
And the track itself wasn't long. It was like not even a 5-minute walk.
It was like 2 or 3 steps and then we were to the end of it. So
Yeah.
not entirely what we're looking for, but we will keep our peepers out. But this is a view is stunning. Looking at the dam, all the trees around us. Oh, beautiful.
It's been a lovely day, hasn't it?
It's been gorgeous. Now, our plans are to get back home and I think give the little man a bit of a wander around the block, as he's been in the house all day, obviously not able to go through the walk that we've been doing today. Got to respect the nature and the wildlife, not having little gremlins go trouncing through it. So we'll get back home, we'll give him a wander, and then I think we're going to make something nice for tea and have a chilled evening and just see where the day takes us, really.
Well, we were going to go out for some dinner, but the area that we're in, the restaurant that we had in mind isn't open today, so we just thought it might be quite nice to just go make something at home
Do
instead.
something ourselves.
Yeah.
Nice chilled evening in. And I need it. I might be asleep by the early hours. And as we mentioned in the previous clip, we are now back home. Well, Cody's home. I'm currently out doing a quick block walk in some more forest because I haven't seen enough of it today with the little man. How you doing, little man? We've been doing a couple of steps now just to get him all the smells he needs. He's been doing his best impression of a brush turkey and, yeah, kicked loads of soil up over our neighbour, which wasn't the best, Peaks. Wasn't the best, but, you know, you're 5 years old. We've still got time to learn. So we're going to keep on going, get this little forest walk done for the evening, and then be back home, get chilled out, and Cody's making what sounds like is going to be a delicious tea or dinner for most people watching. So let's get home and enjoy some dinner.
And so, while Joe has been walking, I am here and I have made a Finnish soup tonight. I may have made this before on the vlog. It's got new potatoes, salmon, cream, dill, lots of salt and pepper, garlic, good stuff. And it's really nice with like a French stick. So this is going to be a beautiful dinner. You're probably not going to see too much more tonight because we're going to have this and then we're going to watch some TV and that'll be it for us tonight.
And after an amazing chilled evening and some tasty, delicious homemade salmon soup, gotta say, Cody absolutely smashes it out the park when she makes that one. It is the next day, but this is where I am going to be signing off the video. We ate that soup and after our big long walk, we just collapsed into bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us. A lot of walks going on, but when the weather is going that little bit cooler in the wintertime, it allows us to get out and go and explore that bit more. So hope you guys are enjoying. We shall see you in the next one when we're doing something, I don't know, but we'll be doing something for sure. So we shall see you in the next one. Adios. Thank you very... Oh, no, not just yet. Not just yet. Thank you very much to the members. Flash your names up on screen. And thank you for all of your support, guys. If you're new around here, please be sure to subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Adios.